All right, I don't know what else to do or talk about. I might as well go in and load some videos because I don't think I'm gonna get anything really accomplished much more today other than what I got done so far. So I ordered me a can of Sea Sprite Green, which is this color, and I think this is called Snow something white. They got names for these colors from these original colors, and I ordered me a quart of each. And when I get it, my thinking is I'll go ahead and finish the second coat of what I'm doing here. This top was originally green, so I'm going to paint it green again, and I'll probably just do it with a brush because where it has that rough texture, I don't think it'd matter at all if I just put it right on there with a brush. And it was painted green up to the edge of the lip of this gutter, so I will do that. And then it was white along the top of the windshield, so I'll do that too. So I'm going to wind up making it green and white just like it was. And you know, the way this car is made, I've thought about this a lot. I could do like a fender. Well, I've got a hood back there. I could do a hood. I could take a fender off, do a fender. I could take a door off and do a door. The part between the doors and the fenders is this little strip of metal right here, and this little part right back here, and you know, obviously the inside and all. But I mean, you know, painting a car is a big deal. If you take all the chrome off, sand the whole thing down, prime the whole thing, it's just a huge undertaking. I was just talking away and my battery went dead, so I'm going to start kind of over again. What I was saying was, to paint a car like this, take all these pieces of chrome off, door handles. If you do it right, you know, well, if you do it right, you strip the whole thing down. That's a huge undertaking, but just taking the chrome off and everything is a huge undertaking. Chrome, door handles, locks, sand everything down, paint it, put it all back together. I'm thinking I'm going to do it like a fender at a time and a door at a time, and this little section between the bodies, you know, will be, I'll do it, you know, like I was thinking I bought a hood. Y'all might remember I brought home a hood that isn't as rusty as this one, and I think I'm going to strip that hood and paint it and put it on, and probably I might work the part around the windshield and the part around the top, you know, do that separately. And then take a fender off, take the chrome off fender, get the fender all done, put the fender all back on, paint, you know, painted and everything. Do another fender, do another door, you know, do this part between the doors, and all inside the door will need to be done. I can do that while I got it off and everything. I'm thinking about just kind of dividing it into sections. That way it continues to be a manageable piece of work for me. The places I'm probably going to focus on first are places where I have rust holes, like down here. There's a rust hole in that fender, and this here is probably going to have some rust holes when I clean that out. And of course, I've been back here looking at this hole back here because it's a hole that would let rainwater in if it was outside, and I'd kind of like to drive this to work this summer. So probably I'm going to focus, after I get my top done, I'm going to focus right here and try to get this hole patched up. And I'm sort of still thinking about this, but I may do a temporary patch on that until I can come back and do a more permanent patch. And I may not. I really haven't decided yet. You know, my patches up on my roof are not horribly professional, but they're good enough. That's going to be a fair to middling roof after I get through with it. And I could do a fair to middling pretty good patch here and get away with it for a while, or I could just cut it all out and rebuild it, which is, you got a lot of weird angles here. It's doable, but I'd need to spend some time bending some metal, and I may wind up, like I said, getting Stan involved in that. So I'll see him at church tomorrow. I might just talk it over with him, let him come down and look at it, give me what he thinks about it. Anyway, there is all of that. I think I'm thinking about leaving my door open, but I think I won't. I think I'll go ahead and close it, just because if we get snow or the wind picks up during the night, you never know up here what the weather's going to do. So I guess I'll go ahead and close my door. I might as well take this naphtha in, because that stuff sure would burn good if anything set it off. So we call that good for today. We're changing our time tonight, so tomorrow I'll have a little bit more daylight to work with tomorrow night. That'll be a good thing. So okay, that's it for me. I'm going in. See y'all later.